Hi, I'm Rob.
And I'm Rob.
And I'm Dave.
Wow, we have a super special Ask Rob and Rob and Dave this week because, yes, we are joined by Dave Cookson from Charles Louis Mortgages. We are blessed because Dave's knowledge on mortgages is second to none, and we've got him in for your questions. Now, that would be normally enough excitement for one episode, but we are launching Property Hub Mortgages, and Charles Louis and Dave Cookson are powering that service. It's super exciting, but if you want to find out more, go to propertyhub.net/mortgages. And now you know we've got Dave's smarts available to us at any point or time, you'll probably want to get your mortgage questions in. So, how'd you do it? The good news is the process hasn't changed.
It's really easy to do. Just give us a call, 013 808 00035. That's 013 808 00035. You can leave us a voicemail there, or you can do exactly the same thing via your computer by going to propertyhub.net/ask. So Dave is all warmed up and ready, so let's have a listen to our first question. This one, confusingly, is from Rob.
Hello, Rob. My name is Rob also. I love the podcast. I love the books. I found them tremendously useful, even though I've stumbled across them after I started investing. I have a question regarding finance. I have two properties in my portfolio with development potential. One of them has the potential to be extended and converted from a one-bed to a two-bedroom apartment. The other is a two-bedroom flat and has a potential for a loft conversion to adding another bedroom and a bathroom. Both properties are in London. After cracking the numbers, I'm fairly confident that if I do these improvements, the rental and resale value of both flats will increase in a way that we will allow me to remortgage them. And the money I get out through remortgaging will certainly cover the cost of carrying out these developments and potentially even more. The problem is that I don't have the money to carry out these developments at the moment. The flats are on a standard 75% loan-to-value mortgages, and the lenders are not willing to give further advance. What other financing solutions, i.e. types of loans, could I use? I'd like to carry out the works, re-rent the properties at a higher rate, remortgage, and repay the loans. Thanks very much. Bye.
Wow, Rob, what a really good question to start the show off with. Bit of a conundrum, this one, really, isn't it? You're obviously looking at the long-term market. I think we're probably better off doing a combination of short-term and long-term finance. Now, the problem we have with the mortgage is that we can only go against the current value. So, if the property was 100,000, we can only, in general terms, raise 75,000 for you on the buy-to-let mortgage. I think what we'd look to do is we'd look to do some short-term finance against the GDV value. So let's say 200,000. Then we'll be able to raise you the 150,000, and then look to exit with long-term finance. So someone like the likes of Paragon, who will do a same-day remortgage. Or in this case, if the work takes 3 months, we can look to refinance out. Definitely, really, really good question, and one I'd like to get my teeth into. So, Rob, if you want to come back to me direct, I will get some figures off you, and we'll see if we can make it work for you.
Fantastic stuff. Thank you, Dave. Well, I hope you've got something left in your locker, because we've got another question now. This one is from Hannah.
Hi, Rob and Rob. It's Hannah here. I've got a quick question for you. I've heard contradictory advice, and I'd love to get your opinion. I run my own business, so I have the choice of how much income to take in the form of dividends and leave the rest in the business to avoid paying more tax. I own my home outright and I don't have many expenses, so I only need to take a small amount to live on. But I've heard that lenders want to see a minimum amount of personal income. So my question is, how much should I pay myself from my company to maximise my mortgage options? As well as my company, I have two properties already making about 8,000 in profit. I've heard that lenders don't count rental income towards their minimum. Is this true? Thanks so much. Appreciate your help.
Hi, Hannah. Thank you for your question, by the way. Very, very common question we get asked. It's one of the urban myths. Do I have to have a minimum income to get a buy-to-let mortgage? The simple answer is no, you don't. With some lenders, you may well have to. So some of the lenders would like you to have a minimum income of 25,000, but some of the lenders will let you have an income of £1,000. Some of the larger lenders as well. We're not talking about quite niche ones. The likes of BM Solutions will quite happily take rental income or net profit or dividends, as it is in this case, into account, and it doesn't have to be at 25,000. Yes, We're not going to get everybody in the market, but there's still plenty of choice to go for. You're an experienced landlord. There is going to be some good choice out there. So no, minimum income is not required.
So there we have it. 2 questions answered by a true expert. Thank you, Dave, so much for being part of the show. And thank you, Dave, for powering Property Hub Mortgages. It's a fantastic new service, a service that you have been crying out for. We've made it because you keep asking for it. We now can help you with your mortgages. Buy-to-let mortgages, residential, wherever it may be, get in touch and we can help. Because it's so important that when you have a mortgage, particularly a buy-to-let mortgage, you're working with someone who is a real expert, and that service is now available. So check out propertyhubmortgages.net to find out more. We'll also be giving you more on Thursday's podcast, so look out for that. And of course, we'll be back with Ask Rob and Rob, and maybe even Dave, next week. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.